Hi guys, Space Tiger here, and welcome to our weekly reading for all 12 zodiac signs. These will be your messages for this week. I'm gonna put the dates and everything, timestamps, so you can find and check your groups. We're gonna be doing them by the cardinal group, mutable group, and fixed sign group. So be sure to check your rising sign, your moon, and yeah, rising sign, moon sign, and Venus sign. Also sun sign, so you can find more messages about that. Rising sign is how people perceive you, how you're like your interface, what's happening in kind of like the me part of you. The moon is your subconscious, your needs, like maybe you will need to eat a different type of food this week, or you'll need to take a different type of nourishment. We will see what the cards say. And the Venus is for any love questions. The sun sign is for your energy, for your will. So if you want, be sure to check that. And in that, because we're like doing it like this, you will really get like a more personalized message. Also, these messages are just for, just like as a message. Don't take them too seriously. Be careful. Not all messages are for you. So you know how it goes. Like I'm pretty sure if you're here, you know how this goes. This is for entertainment purposes only. It's not a medical advice. It's not a, like a psychological advice or any type of advice. This is for you to kind of like see and maybe pick up something that might be useful and helpful for you. Okay, that being said, let's go. Okay, today we're going to do a reading with the following deck. So here we have like your basic Wade Smith deck. I'm going to be using Astrological Oracle, Astro Tarot, and these cute little crystal ball pocket oracle cards. These are really cool because they're like yes, no. So if you have any questions, think about your questions and the answer might arise here. So okay, so first we will be starting with our cardinal sign group. So this is our Aries, Capricorn, Libra, and Cancer. You guys are having it like really crazy. Like finally Pluto moved from Capricorn, but we still have Mars in Cancer, so it's kind of like a wild land there. So we're gonna see what the cards have to say. I'm gonna shuffle the cards now. Oh, okay, they're ready. I'm gonna put that aside, and we're first gonna Hola. The Martian energy just popped out. Okay. Anyway, yeah. Good morning to everyone. Like here's, I think it's like 8 in the morning. I just woke up, took a shower, I made myself some coffee, and I was like, okay, let's start this. So yeah. Anyway, I'm not taking any jumpers today. We're gonna do this nice and elegant. Okay, this is for my cardinal group. Okay, so let's see. So the first thing that came from our Astro Tarot is this combination of a very masculine energy. I'm not gonna reveal the answer for your question. So yeah, anyway, here we have like a really like masculine energy, full on, as you can see. This is Mars in Aries and Pluto in Scorpio. And here we see like a naked man on top of like a lot of skulls. So this is like what this card is telling me, my cardinal sign group, is that like this next week is for you. It's like like this really good like masculine fight, whether however you perceive yourself, this is like a masculine energy. So think about like extroversion, fighting for yourself, fighting for your rights. So it's really like very very like riding the death. So it's like really weird, also like very like kind of sexual in this way, like. And this talks about like, so this card, like it talks a lot about like authority and what we perceive as authority, like this very patriarchal kind of like energy in a way. So you see, we will see what the cards have to say, but right now we're starting with this energy. So this is a very strong masculine fighting energy. that really calls for a transformation. But yeah, it's kind of like, in a way, a little bit like, you know, not a little bit, like it's toxic. So let's see where this goes. So the next card will tell us in what realm this will be happening, and here we got Venus. So this is a very interesting like combination of the cards, because Venus and Mars are kind of like, they pair together. So this is like this like you know, like this wild feminine energy and wild masculine energy that are very like primordial and in tune with the nature around us. But here in the realm, so this fighting will be in the realm of your values, you know, the things that you value, the things that you hold dear, the things that you find aesthetically pleasing, in your sexuality, in your love life. So there might be a little bit like, you know, twitching in this realm. Try to think about the question that you have. I'm gonna still shuffle these a little bit, and then we're gonna go to your answer. So think about the question that you have right now to get your answer. And then we're gonna spread this a little bit. I don't know how long this video is gonna be, but hey, these are like quick messages. We're not gonna be like too crazy. It's only for the week. It's only for the week. Oh, I just remembered a song from my youth. Oh my god. Okay, I hope you were thinking about your question. So the answer to your question is yes. So there you go. You got a yes card. So whatever you ask, the answer is yes. So this is kind of like, I hope you had like something that you really needed, a positive question. Okay, I'm gonna cover this nudity a little bit. Nothing wrong with nudity, but like, yeah, I don't think the YouTubies and others like it that much. Okay, let's see what the cards have to say. We're gonna pull 3 cards for this group, and let's see what messages we get. Yeah, okay. Like this one flipped out in the beginning. Okay, there it is, the Tower and the Strength card. Let's see. Oh, this is going surprisingly well with this angle. I have like, I need to tell you guys, like I have like the craziest. I use like two metal chopsticks to hold my phone, because right now, for the love of me, I cannot find a stand for a phone, and this is a really good angle, because right now my space is so, my space tiger is, my space is a little bit different than it was before, and so I'm doing with what I can, and I'm finding this very fun, checking the phone. So yeah, but it's really good. I think this is gonna be cool. Anyway, cardinal group. So my cardinal group, look, this is like, this whole setting here talks about needing to just like finish whatever you started, which again, we're talking about cardinal signs, and cardinal signs, they like to begin things, but like sometimes, like, guys, you need to finish stuff also, you know. It's a very important part of your lesson. So when we talk about like beginning a season, you know, you start a season, you start a fire, you start this, that, and the other, and then it's kind of like, and this goes for all of us, even like fixed signs and mutable signs, you know, we need to learn from each other, like how to keep things, you know, flowing, how to finish things, how to set them like in like how to say, in a proper place. So in any way, this is like talking about like endurance. So this is like an endurance test for you this week. You just need to endure. So whatever's happening, I don't know, like for instance, if you have like a rising sign that's a cardinal sign, you need to like endure with the body or with the people, like interfacing with the people. Is that even a word, interfacing with people? Anyway, you know what I mean, like, you know, being like face to face with people. If your moon is in like in cardinal signs, well, you know, like it's time to like endure emotionally, subconsciously. Maybe you're going through a big transformation, you know, but this it kind of just like, you are so much into this will, you know, just trying to like push it through, that you maybe didn't see like the signs around you. They were like telling you, hey dude, like, you know, like, stop, you're going to overburn, you know, maybe slow down a little bit. And now like in a way, you know, you will need to be like a little bit kind of managed in a way. So better to manage yourself than to go like, you know, crazy all around. But anyway, for you guys, this is like an endurance week. So yeah, try your best. This is like just something that really needed to happen. You know, we will see what the other cards say. If you want, like, you can stay for the whole thing. But anyway, my cardinal signs, this is an endurance week. It can be, you know, fun for you. You know, like you can maybe connect, because I don't know how many of you know that they're like basically like connected. They're connected with this flower, how do you call this, wrench? Yeah. Anyway, it's like, imagine like handcuffs but made with flowers, so you kind of like you're handcuffed to your partner in a way. Maybe this is a message for someone, like instead of like them being like cold handcuffs, try to make them like full of love and just like endure this week. So yeah, it's just like we're all in this kind of like chaos together, but try to endure. Also with the love kind of realm, or like what you value, like try to endure, because maybe, yeah, maybe things are not going like super well. The world is very, currently the world is like very kind of crazy now, you know, and the sun just entered into Scorpio, so you know it's gonna be like this Martian kind of like moment, very emotional. So yeah, just try to endure this week. The changes are coming, you know, as it is. Like Venus just entered into Sagittarius, so it's gonna be a little bit like, maybe, I wouldn't say lighthearted, you know, but like Sagittarius at least knows where he wants to go, so it's gonna be a little bit like easier. So yeah, okay. Cardinal group, this is all I have for you for now. So yeah, let's go to our mutable signs. So it's our let me just put this away. This is our Virgo, our Pisces, Virgo, Pisces. I almost, oh my god, I almost said in Croatian Blizanci, like Gemini. So Virgo, Pisces, Gemini, and whom did I forget? Virgo, Pisces, Gemini, and Sagittarius. Yeah. Oh my god, I didn't do this in such a long time that I'm like, I'm really like being very flexible here now. But okay, maybe next video is gonna be a little bit easier. Oh, a little Page of Wands. Hello, Page of Wands. It's like, hello. Okay. Sorry, guys, I have like a little like morning like runny nose. I hope we will survive this. Okay. This one I'm not gonna show it to you. Anyway. Okay, mutable signs. Well, we have here Moon in Cancer. So, okay, as a Virgo, I'm so resonating with this right now. It's like this emotional moment. Even like this night, I had this like dream. About holding one of my nieces and like giving her water and teaching her that water is good. So it's like, okay, you know, like if we would go to kind of analyze a dream, like meaning of water, it's like emotions. So emotions are good, and I'm teaching like kids that emotions are good, which was like really, yeah, it just came to me now. So thank you guys. By making this for you, I realized something within me. So anyway, here we have this like very kind of Venusian again character, like trying to kind of intersect between, you know, maybe this crab tried to take this baby into the water, you know, like it's kind of like with this, like with the Moon in Cancer, there's always like this feeling of wanting to go back and return back to your kind of mother, to your womb. And but yeah, in a way it's like once we are in this 3D realm, it's we are here and that's it. So we are here now, born, reborn. Emotions are good, you know, but you cannot always be in the realm of emotions like forever, you know, like sometimes you need to go like out in the sun. Here we have sun, so this is really interesting like combo for my mutable sign group. So in the realm that this will be happening, this is like, okay, so this is like the subconscious, this is the conscious like part of us. And it's a really interesting dynamic because you know, this is like a conversation between the subconscious and the conscious. Now for my mutable signs, and of course we have like Saturn still in Pisces, and we have Jupiter in in Gemini, and it's kind of like this conversation, you know, between like who is the other, you know, who is like our like sibling, or let's say our twin inside of us, you know, because we have like these two sides. You do have like a sun sign side, and you have like a lunar side. So you have like the solar and the lunar inside of you. So how are they conversing? Like which one is maybe dominant? You know, it's like something that you need to see for yourself. But in any case, this is like life outside, extroverted side, and you kind of need to incorporate the emotions into this. So none can like dominate. They need to be like they need to be very balanced right now for you guys to kind of like go through this week. So I think, yeah, this is like with the sun, it's like the appearance, it's like the, you know, the body, vitality. So like maybe your vitality is kind of like under the influence of your emotions right now. So here's something to think about, like how are my emotions, me wanting to like hermit myself with this hermit crab, wanting to go away, how is that affecting my body, my vitality, and all these things. Okay, now think about your question. Think about your question. I'm going to shuffle the cards and then I'm going to reveal this answer to you. So, yeah, now I know the answer. So I cannot check it for myself, for my son, but my Virgo son. But in any case, like maybe I'll do it later for myself. It's a burden of a tarot reader. You see the cards. Oh, here we have Fool. Okay, I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna take you now. Fool. We have Sun again. And if you check, like they have a really similar like position of the body. So okay, well, we're getting here somewhere. Anyway, did you think about your question? So the answer is no. So whatever your question was, the answer is no. I kind of like the boundary of this question. It's kind of like good to know. So yeah, whatever your question was, the answer is no. Yeah, maybe you need to set a boundary. Anyway, let's check our 3 cards for this week for my mutable signs. Yeah, my dear mutable signs, it's just like, so if you look at these cards, so here we have like let me move that a little bit up. So we have the Fool card, we have High Priestess, and we have 9 of Cups. So like the first thing that I see is like, okay, this week for you guys is just like if you see like the Fool is just turning away from like maybe going back into the realm of emotions, of kind of self-satisfaction. So for me, it's like, okay, now it's time for my mutable group is to like just turn away from your, you know, like your usual comfort zone. Kind of be proud, you know, like be proud of your achievements so far. I mean, it's like maybe you've done already some work in the realm of like, you know, mental health or emotional health, and now maybe it's time to just like return back from this realm. As you can see, like the High Priestess, again, here we have like the solar and lunar. So okay, now you were in the realm of the subconscious. You went, you know, into this ocean of the emotion, you know, like what we have here. And maybe now it's like time to go back into the sun and start fresh. Maybe start like, you know, because like solar power is good because it warms you up, it exposes you. So maybe it's time to expose yourself Maybe it's time to leave some stuff, you know, maybe it's time to break up with some kind of like some emotions that you had, or with a part of yourself, you know, you say thank you to this part, and like having like a gratitude for this part that was like carrying you for so long and helping you, like this ego, you know, that was kind of like trying to keep you safe. But maybe you don't need those parts, like maybe it's time to get kind of like get really reborn. So I like this. There are like a lot of like symbolism of like being born, being like vital, you know, not going back into putting boundaries with this, no, like just putting boundaries, and just overall, you know, going into something much like healthier and better. Of course, you always have an access to your emotions, but it doesn't mean that you have to be here like all the time, you know, all the time sitting, analyzing, you know, dreaming, maybe being like secluded. Now it's time to like, you know, like just expose yourself and see what you've learned, and be proud of yourself, you know, with this card, like be really proud, like display, yeah, this is who I am. And of course, for you who know like tarot, you know that before Nine of Cups we have Eight of Cups, and Eight of Cups represents Saturn in Pisces. So this is like this growing kind of curve. You get there and you're like, yeah, I accomplished this. I went on this path. I did my best. I finished this one piece of my life traveling, and now I'm ready for something new. So take it as it like as you want it, and put it into the context of whether it's like your business or your interface, like whether it's your love life. But one phase is like done, and we analyzed everything and we did everything, but now we're like going into this like other direction. I'm not even getting here like, oh, we're running away from this. No, 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 we're not running away from this. We are like consciously choosing to start new. So yeah, it's really cool message for you guys. Okay, and our last but not least, happy birthday Scorpios, fixed sign group for our beautiful Scorpios, our Tauruses. You're also beautiful Tauruses, our magnificent Leos. Yeah, and now I need to like, because fixed signs, they like to, as I'm a Leo rising, and my moon is in Taurus. So like I know, trust me, I know how much like fixed signs they like these like grandiose words. Maybe some of you will be like, no, that's not true, but don't lie to me. I know what you do when you look yourself in the mirror, thinking like how magnificent beast you are, or how completely despicable you are. Because like, yeah, of course, we have our highs and we have our lows, right? Anyway, so our fixed signs, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, and Taurus. Let's go. So, very interesting. We got Venus in Taurus and we have Sun in Leo. So we have two of our fixed signs here. And here we have like this Empress of the world. You know, she has so much influence. So maybe, think about it, maybe this week, because we're having like all these craziness, like the Sun is in Scorpio. Today the moon is in Leo and just entered like a couple of hours ago. The Pluto is moving into Aquarius, and we're having like all these like squares that are happening around us, and this is like kind of like maybe like pushing you to deal with something, to kind of like finalize something. Like we're getting like some, I don't know about you, but like I'm feeling like I'm getting my energy back. So I'm like, okay, I need to deal with something right now, not like be any more like this like soggy creature, but like, okay, it's time, you know, it's time for like conquering, it's time for doing stuff, it's time for, you know, presenting ourselves a little bit better. So think about that, like whether it's like a relationship or work, your interface, your body, your needs, like you need to be number one for yourself right now and take care of yourself first, and then everything else can like get in the picture. But right now it's like all about number one. So think about that, you know, like again, Venus and Sun, it's like a really like how to say, like this energy that's like I'm number one. I need to indulge first for myself. I need to take care of myself. I'm the prize here. And then like letting whoever you think should enter your space, letting them into your space. But before that, like taking really, really good care of yourself. So we're starting with that. Where in what realm this would be happening? We got Mercury here. So it's gonna be like, okay, so this is like learning how to kind of communicate things, getting to know certain things, like maybe informing yourself on how to do certain things. Maybe you'll even hear like a message from somebody. Maybe somebody will try to either get you into a conversation that you maybe not, that you don't like. You know, maybe I don't know, it can be like somebody trying to like either like maybe provoke you, or you know, they don't want you to shine. It can be like maybe you get a message and then you need to see what you're going to do with that message. Maybe you're having like a lot of thoughts, you know, write them down, inform yourself, be careful with words, or be careful with what you hear. Don't take everything to your heart. So you know, all the things like communication and like fast, think before you write, think before you speak. You know, don't speak like go crazy. And let's see what the tarot has to say. You think about, if you have any question now, think about it. And we're gonna see. Ooh, okay, we're already getting like a card. Think about your question. Okay, so the answer to your question is listen to your intuition. So I think you already know the answer. You just wanted like maybe to get like a little confirmation. But yeah, definitely listen to your intuition. Maybe with this card, maybe the answer came in a dream. So kind of be also with Mercury. When we talk about Mercury, Mercury can like appear anywhere. Like it can be, you know, a message, be you know, like you turn on the TV, or I don't know, you put like YouTube playlist and the message just appears. Maybe this is your message now, we don't know. But yeah, like something can come to you intuitively. And when we talk about intuition, intuition does not repeat itself. Intuition is just like this little kind of like voice that tells you something. You feel peace with that, even if it's like something maybe something that you didn't want to. But intuition is very chill. Intuition comes, tells you. It's more like a feeling. You're calm with that. Even if something's like falling apart, you're like, okay, makes sense. And that's your intuition. If it's like repeating it's fear, it's anxiety. Here we have like a card of anxiety, letting go of some stuff. Because like with this card, like I'm like really drawn to this card right now. So if you are afraid to let go of all of these thoughts because you think that your heart's gonna freaking explode, trust me, it won't. So just let go of these thoughts, you know, that are kind of just like, they're just like destroying you. Let it go. Like yesterday, also with my moon in Taurus, yesterday I had like a cry session. I never cry, but yesterday I gave myself like a full cry on session. I was like releasing some really weird thoughts that I don't know what they're doing in my head. And just like, I mean, I know where they come from and who told them, like for the first time when I was a kid. They kind of like shaped the way that I see myself. And yesterday I was just like releasing all of these like swords out, thinking that I'm freaking like explode. I was like crying, like out of my puffy eyes, you know, like these clouds, puffy eyes. And today I feel much, much better. Also, like I had really crazy dreams about trying to get a heart back into a chest of a man who's already deceased. So it was really weird, fun nightmare that I have to really write down and analyze it. Oh, nice. See? Ba-dum! We're already like Mercury here. Oh, guys, I'm so glad that I'm doing this again because, like, yesterday I talked to a really good friend of mine. She's also an amazing tarot reader. I'm gonna link her. I'm gonna link her in the bio so you can see her. What she does, she's reading in Croatian, so this is for all my Croatians. But maybe, I don't know, maybe this is YouTube like translated automatically. Maybe you can find something there. Anyway, so I was talking with her like about some stuff, and I was like, okay, I need to go back. I need to go back and try again doing these readings, because some days I have like these messages in my head, and I just like they need to go out. Like, they need to go out, and it's not about me, it's about whatever needs to get out. So anyway, here we are. So we talked about this, like, okay, when you have this like clean fresh start, and again, me being number one, you know, like this is not about the magician is not about like you and me together and things like that. No, this is like, what do I want? This is my will, as above so below. I have these things on my table. I need to choose what I'm gonna do, where I'm gonna go. See how he's like showing, let's say if we put it like this, so he's showing like this. Okay, get rid of all the unnecessary thoughts that are not your own, that are voices of, I don't know, your parents, your grandparents, your ex-partner, whatever, like whatever opinion you have on yourself based on what you've seen, heard from before, through the media, whatever. And get down here, and in this, you know, la la land, choose what you want to achieve. What is your goal? What do you want? Do you want like I don't know, a perfect body? Do you want to be like spiritual? You know, do you want to transform? Do you want glory at all costs? Do you want to, like, I don't know, face your demons? Do you want riches and goals? Do you want security? You know, like whatever you have like right now, just like pick one. They're all on display. These are all our desires, whatever we want. Pick one, just go for it, you know, just go for it, whatever it is. Like, I don't know, you want to change, if you're, you know, your moon is in the sign, if you want to change something like regarding your body or your nourishment, blah blah, start with, you know, start with one assignment, you know, stop like grappling with like 57 voices in your head. Luckily we all have them. And just like choose your weapon, you know, like how you're gonna achieve this, and go for it. You know, like this will give you emotional satisfaction. You know, don't be gluttonous. Don't go like, because this is like a card of, you know, Venus and Scorpio. So don't be gluttonous. We just had Venus and Scorpio now, so don't be like, oh, I want it all and I want it now. Like, give me all the girlies and all the boys and all and everything that's in between. And I want this perfect body, so I'm not gonna eat, but then I'm gonna overeat. Or I don't know, I want the fame, so I'm gonna do whatever I need to get this fame. No, nothing like that. Just like pick one, start with this first one, devote yourself, you know, because like again, when we look at this, the snake eating its tail, it's like this is a cycle. So you need to like devote yourself to something, and then as we talked here, let everything kind of like fall into this place. If it cannot fall into it, if it's not like, how to say, if it doesn't fit, it won't get in, and that's okay. Like, you cannot cram everything inside. Some things, they're like falling out, you know. Some things you can fit in, some things they want to just escape. So don't try to like micromanage everything. Don't try to like make everything fit in. Just like let it be naturally as it is. You do you. This is really important. You do you. And everything, trust me, nothing will escape. Don't like, just listen to the good feeling that you have in your body, and be just like, okay, I need to let go of this. This is welcome. This is, you know, good for me. Communicated. Be like, okay, if somebody's like, yeah, you know, like somebody, there's always somebody who needs to say something. I don't know, like people get triggered by, I don't know, you all of a sudden you say like, oh, I don't know, I want to, I don't know, lose some weight, or I want to change my job, or I'm not happy here, or whatever, or I don't know, I'm going through therapy, whatever it is. And then you have like all these like people like, oh, yeah, but like maybe you don't need to, or yeah, I tried that already, it didn't work for me. I don't know if it's gonna work for you. Like, just like whatever. How they say, water off the duck's back. So just like let it go. So yeah, anyway, my fixed signs, like, look, it's like maybe we should do this like Leo mantra, of like I'm the center, because this is not always like a wrong thing to be a center, and be centered, and looking at your feet where you are. Maybe like that's not a bad thing. It doesn't talk about like, oh, I'm the center of universe. No, I know where my heart is. Like, know where your heart is your heart in this or not? I think that's like the most important message right now that just like came out. Where is your heart? Is your heart in it or not? If it's not in it, don't do it for the pleasure of others, don't do it for the clap, don't do it for whatever. If your heart's in it, it will just like develop on your own. But first you need to like stop tormenting your heart, so that your heart can be really in it, so that you can decide and you can devote yourself, and then find in this like commotion of like wants and needs, find what you truly desire and go for it. And that's it. So this is your message for this week. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for welcoming me back to your space. My name is Space Tiger. If you want to book a reading with me, you can DM me via Instagram. I'm going to put all the links. We have like my little coffee shop, so you can choose maybe if you want something like, I don't know, love or challenges in life or whatever. Or you can send me an email. Again, I'm going to put all the links down. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for hanging with me, and see you soon. Bye.